So let's see how Daniel Craig does in his fourth and maybe his last James Bond film. Da-dum, 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 doo-doo. Spectre, directed by Sam Menendez. This is the fourth film in the Daniel Craig era as James Bond. The first film was a reboot, Casino Royale, which was a great way to restart the franchise, an excellent origin story. Then you had Quantum of Solace, which was not a very good movie. Skyfall was the third one, directed by Sam Menendez, which was excellent. Finally, we now have Spectre, again directed by Sam Menendez. In this one, our favorite secret agent, James Bond, goes up against a villain known as Bielefeld, played by Christoph Waltz. His very strong henchman, Mr. Hinks, played by Dave Bautista. And we get a new Bond girl, of course. Léa Seydoux plays Madeline Swan. As well, Ralph Fiennes comes back as M. Ben Whishaw is back as Q. Naomi Harris is back as Moneypenny. And that's pretty much our cast. This is a very good movie, and it turns out that it connects to the previous three films. This villain runs a secret organization called Spectre that is connected to the other three villains from the previous three films, and it does a very good job connecting the other three films, Casino Royale, Skyfall, and Quantum of Solace. It goes through the usual cliches of a James Bond movie, right down to the martini shaken not stirred, and it's a very good movie, very much in the style of a Roger Moore perhaps, or late Sean Connery type of Bond film. And I really did enjoy this film. It was great seeing Daniel Craig as the character again, and Christoph Waltz is great as the villain. Dave Bautista was excellent. I loved him. And Léa Seydoux was a pretty good Bond girl. I really did like her. The rest of the cast, Ray Fiennes, Naomi Harris, Ben Whishaw, were all great. In fact, Q gets a little bit more screen time in the movie, which is great. And there's a little subplot going on with MI6. Apparently, there's this guy named that's called C in the movie, and he's talking about shutting down MI6 because he's seen it as obsolete. So we got that subplot going on with the main plot of going up against this evil villain, Bielefeld. The cons to this movie, first off, Christoph Waltz does not get enough screen time. He's barely in the movie to be the main villain. That's kind of disappointing that he only gets a few scenes in the movie. That's not right. And there were times when the romantic connection between Madeline Swan and James Bond felt more like just an ornament, more than just a good addition to the plot. Finally, the subplot about MI6 with C didn't always flow very well with the main plot of the movie, but I did enjoy this movie a lot. And I think it's a great addition to the franchise. I'm going to give this movie a B+. It's not as good as Casino Royale or Skyfall, but it's definitely much better than Quantum of Solace from what I hear. I never saw Quantum of Solace, but from what I've heard, it's much better filmed in it. So yes, I do recommend seeing this movie if you're a James Bond fan. You'll definitely like it. And that's all I gotta say for Spectre.